brought to you by Sprint.
Good to have you here. This is 2K Sports, and the NBA season is starting to take shape. Orlando on top against Los Angeles. They're looking to solidify their standings in the conference. Right now, they're sitting in 4th place. They felt the impact from Otto Porter. He has 11 points. He's also contributed on the glass. And not to be outdone, the Clippers also giving it their all. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. Some textbook basketball from Marcus Morris. He has 12 points, and his two-way play has been good. Very active on the defensive side of the floor, bothering shots and bringing that energy all over the court. Checking out some of the games still in progress. Toronto leading against the Celtics in Boston. Up in front by 9 during the 4th quarter of play. And the other game also going on still. A tight game for Indiana squaring off against Chicago. Things are pretty close out there in the 3rd quarter of action. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Marcus Morris.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Batum. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Hunter on the wing. Goes up to the stripe. That one a little long.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Beverley, the pass to Batum. Outside, George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Hunter Williams dishes to Carter. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The Magic trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Corner, no luck.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Batum attacking, gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
We've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's an automatic 3-point play.
And you know what, Steve? Even if some calls go against them, you know, as a coach, you can accept it because when the calls go their way, they're automatic. Cash money at the stripe, ATM time, so it more than makes up for the charge calls they might get whistled for.
And it's Harris off the drive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on George.
Well, as we just get started in this season, let's take a look at where the Magic sit in the NBA stats. 2nd in 3-point field goal percentage. 3rd in steals. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
And Clark, you know I love the long ball. The way they've been shooting that 3-point line is really fun to watch. They're spreading the floor, they're sharing the ball, and they're moving the ball inside and out. You get that inside-out game going, and it's much easier to get open looks from the 3-point line.
And Batum kicks to George. Harris is there. The 8-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Magic trail by 6. And that one is shot right through. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Morris hits it from three-point range. Morris has got 15.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Harris. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
But the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Clippers leading by 5. Here's Beverly. He dishes it to Batum. Feeds it to Beverly. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. Well, that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
So he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Here's Cousins. Orlando grabs the miss.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And there's no question for Milwaukee, and that's a game they would really like to have.
Here's Beverly. Screen by Cousins. On the wing, George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. For the lead, Harris misses.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
I'll tell you what, they struggle shooting the basketball on this run, but they're getting a lot of second chance points to make up for it.
Well, as long as you play hard, Clark, I mean, you know this. You just continue to fight. Even when the shots don't go in, you can continue to get offensive opportunities if you rebound the ball.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the score breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Morris. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Beyond the arc, gets it to go. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These 2 teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Beverly trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The dish to Carter. Can't hit from in close. The Clippers trail. Here's Beverly. He passes to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payton defended by Morris. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Well, 1 more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
The Magic again can't hit.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him.
Outside Batum. Outside George. In low to Cousins. Rebounded by Anthony.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Ennis defended by Batum. Rebound by the Clippers. Cousins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. George gets a screen from Patterson. And George, here we go. Pass to Batum. Outside, George. The three. Gets it to go. George has got 13 points in the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
1:21 left to play in the third. Harris outside. Shoots the three. Gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by one.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Batum with the ball. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Beverly the pass to Cousins. There's the block. Outside Anthony. He kicks it to Harris. But he gets it back. Misses off the right angle.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum dishes to Morris. Kicks it to George. He feeds it to Batum. Los Angeles with another miss.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Harris defended by George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. George. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Los Angeles.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Outside Batum. Here's Jackson. The three-pointer no good. The three from Anthony. It's off! And we reach the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far.
Tune in next Sunday, January 3rd. Stephen Curry's Golden State Warriors hit the road for a duel with the New Orleans Pelicans.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
They've got Porter, and it's Anthony in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Harris gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. And Batum kicks to Morris. Pass to Ibaka. Defended by Wagner. Ibaka, no luck. Orlando leading by 6. Passes it to Porter. Stolen by Jackson. They're running. Batum dishes to Beverly. And the rejection by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for us.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harris outside. Outside Anthony. Puts up a three. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Clippers trail by 8. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Beverly kicks to Cousins. Beverly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
to the paint. Out to Harris. And the rejection by Batum. Feeds it to Morris. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Morris has got 19 points. Outside Anthony. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Magic leading by 3. Here's Porter. Gets the bucket and the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we've got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Batum, 6 to shoot. Backing down his Cousins. Puts up the baby hook. Another one falls for the Clippers. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And it's Harris off the drive.
Really an extraordinary game for Harris. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
Getting to the free throw line and converting once he's there, along with his passing, those are the areas where he's really been strong.
Well, yeah, guys, it's basically just old-school basketball he's been playing. I love it.
And the Clippers making a change here.
They'll be disappointed not to have converted all of them, but he did get the big one to give them the lead.
No good from Beverly. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. The pass to Anthony. Back to Harris. The Magic again can't hit. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Morris passes to Beverly. Batum with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 29 in the game.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Beverly dishes to Batum. The feed to Morris. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Porter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Porter kicks to Harris. Can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. There's the 3. Morris, no good.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt. His work in the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Clippers trail by 5. Now here's Batum. This is to Beverly. Back to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. No good from Cousins.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
The 15-footer and the basket by Harris. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the Clippers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Here's Beverly. Outside Batum. Here's Cousins. Missed inside.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
And it's Harris off the drive. Cousins with the block. But they get it back. Here's Porter. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 7 to stop the run. Here's Morris, and he lays it straight in. Morris has got 21. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got injury here.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Here's Harris. Orlando gets it back. Carter, the pass to Porter. Once again off the mark, Orlando. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving and there's kind of a rhythm to the game. It just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kennard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got wet. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Humbuck defended by Batum, and the shot is good. And the Magic rebound back.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Batum a screen on Harris. Orlando grabs the miss. Humbuck defended by Morris. And it's Harris off the drive. Left side Harris. Porter. Off target from downtown.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Carter Williams dishes to Carter.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he ties it up.
Boy, big shots there. One mistake, and the game's over, but he got it done.
Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And here is Harris. Carter sets the pick for Harris. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're... Start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball. And the Magic start out with the ball. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Patrick Beverly out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the power forwards position. And the Clippers making a change here. And Harris drops them both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Carter against Batum. Here's Kennard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Harris outside. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. And the shot is good. Harris has got 38 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
That bucket in no time at all.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
But three can't hit, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jumps up, pushes it down to finish the break.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Feeds the Porter. Ball stolen. Morris gets to Beverly to take the lead, and it's good on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Shot to stop the run. That's good. Harris has got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Beverly, defended by Carter Williams. It's stolen by Harris. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover costs you.
And the Clippers call time here. Outside Batum. The dish to Morris. No good on the three. Magic leading by 3. Carter outside. Pass to Harris. Misses the 3. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. Guarded by Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. And the basket by Harris.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Batum passes to Morris. He kicks it to Cousins. Backs down. It's blocked. And it's Harris off the drive. Porter, he's guarded by Cousins. Lets it go.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
There's 57 seconds left in overtime. Cousins with a screen on Harris. Kicks it to Beverly. He passes to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
They set the pick. Here's Harris. Trains it from downtown.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Knott. Offensive rebound. Cousins. Morris. Beverly. Here's Cousins. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
And Batum kicks to Morris. He's off from 3. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Batum for 3. Missed! And so it's Orlando winning this one. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.